Thank you very much, Cabinet Secretary. Excellency and dear brother, William Samuel Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya. Excellencies, the Cabinet Secretaries gathered here, members of the Parliament, members of the Mombasa County Government, my colleagues at Afreximbank, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to stand on established protocol. It is with immense joy and a profound sense of duty and commitment to Africa that I join Your Excellency, President William Ruto, here for the signing of two important lease agreements that we all agree will define a new and greatly transformative industrialization epoch for Kenya. Today, we stand at the threshold of history as we sign the lease agreements that will pave the way for the full and expeditious development of the Dongo Kundu Industrial Park and the Naivasha II Special Economic Zone. Across Africa, citizens are tired of promises made but soon dashed. They are fed up with dreams of a better life that are soon shattered. Today, the promise of Dongo Kundu Industrial Park project and the Naivasha Special Economic Zone project, which had remained in the air of uncertainty for decades, had found a safe landing. Thanks to the dogged effort and determination of our dear brother, President William Ruto. Mr. President, you have, by your leadership in bringing this deal on track, put Kenya on the path to a massive, positive industrial transformation. Africa has been heralded as a land of opportunity, a land of promise, a land of potential. But for how long will we remain a land of potential? Our children will not pay their school fees with potential. They will have to pay with cash. We have struggled to translate this potential, the immense wealth, to lasting prospects for our people. For decades, we've watched as others reaped the rewards of our natural resources, leaving us tethered to a cycle of poverty and dependency, exchanging our riches for aid and grants that kept us on the fringes of the global bread basket. Those days are behind us. Today, through the leadership of President Ruto, Kenya joins in rejecting this phenomenon. We reject excuses, for we possess the leadership, the vision, the resolve, and the institutions to chart our own course. The agreements we signed today are a testament to Kenya's continued determination to seize control of economy's future, prosperity, and destiny. These industrial parks are an integral part of the government's plan to boost Kenya's economic and trade prospects under the Vision 2030 Development Blueprint. Your Excellency, industrial parks and special economic zones have proven transformative for economies striving to industrialize despite limited infrastructure. Globally, their numbers have climbed sharply from about 5,400 in 2018 to 7,178 in 2023, underscoring their vital role in national economic and development strategies. In China alone, those zones grew from some 2,500 in 2018 to almost 3,000 in 2023. Exports from special economic zones and industrial parks in China amounted to around $2 trillion in that year. And that accounted for 60% of China's total exports in the year. Yet Africa remains home to fewer than 250 industrial parks, special economic zones. That is the entire continent of 1.4 billion people, almost the same population as China. We have less than 10% of the industrial parks that China has, despite the fact that we have poorer infrastructure than China. No wonder we are far behind in global trade. Today, Kenya takes a bold and decisive step to reshape this story in a profound and impactful manner. When completed, the Dongo Kundu and Naivasha 2 parks will cover areas of 500 and 3,500 acres respectively. The remarkable impact of industrial parks and special economic zones is increasingly being recognized across Africa, thanks to the commendable work being done by Afreximbank and its affiliate company, Arise Integrated Industrial Platform, Arise. The partnership we have built is hugely impactful, combining expertise in industrial park conceptualization, development, management, and investment promotion, which Arise has, with solid financial backing and government relations provided by Afreximbank. This has enabled the partnership to invest about $3 billion in industrial parks and special economic zones in some African countries in recent years. In these parks, we are witnessing an industrial awakening unfolding right before us. For instance, in Benin Republic, an integrated textile industrial park has been able to create a textile value chain, which has then fully taken root, elevating a former cotton exporter into a prominent player in the global textile arena, exporting diverse garments and finished products to various countries, including the United States, Europe, and also to many African countries. That park employs almost 20,000 workers in Benin Republic. In Gabon, a timber-based park called the Gabon Special Economic Zone in Ngok has transformed the nation from raw timber exporter to a worldwide leader in veneer, plywood, particle board, as well as crafted and semi-finished wood products used in yachts and private jets. In both countries, these industrial parks are rapidly emerging as key drivers of government fiscal revenues, employment opportunities, and the seamless connection to global markets, driving their integration into global value chains. The same partnership has made it possible for Chad to finally begin to convert its abundant cattle population into exportable meat products that are finding their way in many African countries as well as beyond. Additionally, we are collaborating in developing special economic zones in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Zambia to produce batteries for electric vehicles, taking advantage of the abundant cobalt, copper, and other battery minerals in that country. Similar projects targeting different products are ongoing in other countries, including Togo, which is already operating, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Malawi, Rwanda, and Sierra Leone. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Dongo Kundu Industrial Park and Naivasha 2 Special Economic Zones may be mere plots of land today, but I assure you that very shortly they will emerge as beehives of industrial activities. They will be hubs for attracting foreign direct investment, new technologies, and anchors for integrating the local markets to the broader African and global economies. Dongo Kundu, nestled along Kenya's vibrant coast and situated here in this wonderful port, and I must congratulate the CEO of the port for a wonderful job being done here. I'm very impressed. I was very proud that this park is located here. This park will be a base for several activities, including in agro-processing industries, footwear, e-mobility, pharmaceuticals, medicine and related products, as well as supporting logistics. We also expect to see some pharmaceutical businesses and the petrochemical businesses located in this industrial park. These products will support not only the broader East African market, but also will be exported as first-class products to markets all around the world. Also in Naivasha too, in the heart of the Rift Valley, and I must thank His Excellency President Ruto for showing me the Naivasha port while we traveled together from Kisumu to Nairobi. So I was able to see how impactful that industrial park can be. Because I believe it will leverage the strategic rail and road connections to drive agro-processing, textiles, data centers, pharmaceuticals, biofuel, glass manufacturing, as well as other industries that we expect to locate there. It also links Kenya to the rest of East Africa and also the broader African market, helping us to drive the goals of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. We expect initial combined investment in these parks, the Dongo Kundu Industrial Park and the Naivasha 2 Special Economic Zone, to amount to close to $1 billion. And we've been assured by His Excellency President Ruto, the Master Development Agreement will be signed within 1 week, and we've also committed that upon signature of that Master Development Agreement, with all the ancillary works going on now, within 60 days, we will begin to make these investments. We also expect to see even more investments as other industries come in to take to take spaces in the special economic zone and industrial parks. And as we've done in other parks, we've supported Afreximbank. We put in place an investment guarantee facility which we will size appropriately to make sure that companies from around the world that want to locate in those industrial parks and industrial park and special economic zone will be protected from any investment risk that they may face. And as we've done in other parks, we've supported, we will open our representative offices in those parks so that our products will be available to any investor so they don't have to run around looking for banks to support them. That way, we are going to accelerate the full take-up of the available spaces in those industrial parks. And we must also thank the government of Kenya under His Excellency President Ruto and the Cabinet Secretaries for Trade and also for Transport for making it possible for us to begin to develop our testing and inspection center, the Quality Assurance Center we are planning to develop in Mombasa and also in Mombasa Port and also in the at Nairobi International Airport. This service will make it easier for the exports for these parks to reach anywhere in the world and also support other activities, other exporters who are not located there, small and medium enterprises that want to export, and also for companies that want to participate in the African-Continental Free Trade Area who will need testing and inspection services. The project that Dongo Kundu will generate over the next few years, the projects they will generate over the next few years will more than exceed the estimates that we have mentioned. And we expect that exports from Dongo Kundu Industrial Park would exceed $1.5 billion. Your Excellency, I commend your bold leadership in taking this initiative forward. Through your commitment, Kenya is not only signing leases, but scripting a future of economic transformation for not only Kenya, but also for the entire continent of Africa. My heartfelt thanks go to you for our partnership. I would also like to take the opportunity, with your permission, to thank the officers in your office, the advisors, the cabinet secretaries, transport, trade, the treasury, the Attorney General's office, the members of parliament, and your entire cabinet who have worked with us tirelessly over these past few years to bring us to this level. We hope that we'll continue to receive this level of support so that we can begin to see our aspirations as facts on the ground. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, today's signatures are more than ink and paper. They are a promise to the people of Kenya, a pledge that the country will rise as a beacon of industrial might and self-reliance. I thank you for your kind attention.